Good morning. Yes, good morning again. So yes, Kanisha, you're finally here, right? What happened to you
Fine.
today? Hmm?
Yes, I am there.
How are you feeling today? Did you review what we did yesterday? I hope that you did.
No, I didn't get the opportunity to start it.
Right,
I
right.
didn't.
Well, yesterday we covered quite a bit. What I'm gonna do today is that I'm gonna do a second video of the lesson. It's gonna be uploaded to the Earthwell Trade Legends Academy group on Facebook, and it also going to be posted there on YouTube channels as well, so you guys can watch it, right? What we covered yesterday, Tajay, what we covered yesterday?
So we covered support and resistance, and yeah, we covered support and resistance.
All right, and in the support and resistance, what is happening in the support and resistance as price hits?
Um, as price hit the support,
As
the
price,
sub
as price
the
hit the market. Mhm.
as price hits, the price moves along in a trend whereby whenever it hits the ceiling, it becomes a resistance. It means that the price is going to hit downwards. When
Boy,
it
you
goes
think,
downwards,
nice
there it,
try, nice try, nice attempt, nice attempt. But thank you for that so much. Very close. But we touch on support and resistance, how price affects the market either in a trend going up, bullish, bearish, or the market is going in a consolidation, and how the price moves in the market, how it affects the market, and as the market contracts, which is consolidating, going sideways, or the market goes into um, expansion expansion state, or it goes into a trend, and the trend can be three ways, either going up, down, or sideways, right? And we did cover how market structure and how it works within the price movement. So what I want to touch base on is that I want to actually go through it again with you guys to just recap a bit. I don't think yesterday we touched this bit. We touched on it, but I didn't record it because I want us to actually get a hang of it again and see if you guys can really get it this time around. Okay, so this is a chart from yesterday, and do remember that I told you guys yesterday that you can actually do your markups and your charts where? Where can we do our markups on our charts? Nobody remember? No?
www.tradingview.com.
You see what I'm saying? You've been taking notes, man.
Yes, sir.
So, very good. So you guys need to have your notebook out there as well. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna stop sharing the screen, show you what it looks like, because I need you guys to follow and I need you guys to have an understanding. So if you guys gonna do your charts and so on and your analysis, normally you can use your trading view. So we do trading view, and this is where we go and we can do our charts. We can do our analysis, okay? We touch bases today with the support and resistance as it relates to price and support, resistance, how it moves within the markets. So you can use TradingView to do all that if you wish, or you can use MT4. I use MT4, but I'm telling you guys, this is here as well as a tool that you can use. All right, I use it sometimes as well, but I mostly use my MT4. All right, so TradingView is a tool and you can get it. Okay, understand? So everybody can download this on your system or go to it. Okay, it's there. This is it, www.tradingview.com. Okay, so this is one aspect of it that I want you guys to know, that this does available, and for persons who just starting out as well, TradingView, it is a good tool to have. Hold on a second. Guys, could you unmute your mic, please?
Right, man.
Could you mute your mic, please?
Anytime I travel, my skin clear up.
Oh, mute the mic, girl.
Guys, could you mute your mic? Do not disrupt the class or kick you out of the class. I'm serious. All right? Whenever you come to the class, be respectful, be mindful of what you're saying, and so on. Okay? Okay, so I want everybody to mute their mic. Real talk, no joke. So this is TradingView. You guys can use it. Very powerful tool. You may want to write this down, okay? Now we're gonna switch it. So I'm gonna stop share for a minute, and I'm gonna head back over to my MT4 app. So this is the MT4, and we touched base yesterday, and I want to show you what I'm talking about as it relates to support and resistance. Very important. As you go into the market, you're gonna look for this. This will be playing out right in front of you. All right. So I wanna play a video for you and see if you guys can catch it real quick. Let me see if I can find it for you. And this is the basic concept of what support and resistance is all about. Okay. Tajay, unmute your mic. Pay attention what support and resistance is for persons just joining in. Tell me, can you see my screen, Tajay?
Yes, sir. I'm seeing the screen.
All right, I'm gonna play a video right now of what support and resistance is. A part of playing it. You seen it now? The video is about to play. Can you see it?
Yes, sir. First, I'm seeing.
All right. Are you hearing? Are you hearing it, Tajay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So pay attention of what support and resistance is, and I'm going to show you after. Okay, guys?
Welcome everyone, my name is Cody Sell, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at support and resistance. Now this is going to be an introductory video for many of you, and we're going to be going over what exactly support and resistance is from a conceptual standpoint, and then we're going to be moving forward and taking a look at what it actually looks like in a real financial market, how you can spot it, mark it up, and then use it to trade. And this is going to be an introductory video for the entire series of videos on support and resistance. Now I've got us pulled up on EuroJPY, but before I can take you all into the actual market, we have to take a look at what support and resistance is from a conceptual standpoint. So I'm going to pull us out of the market for a second so that we can take a look at that. All right, so I want you to imagine that you are in a hallway. So here is our hallway right here. All right, we have our floor right here. And then we have our ceiling right here. All right, so we're walking down this hallway, and I want you to imagine that you're bouncing a bouncy ball down the hallway. Okay, now I want you to imagine that you bounce this ball against the ground as hard as you can. So you throw the ball at the floor. When the ball hits the floor, what is the ball going to do? Of course, it's going to bounce up, and because you bounced it really hard, it's going to bounce up all the way to the ceiling. Now the ceiling is strong, stronger than the ball, and what's going to happen is when the ball hits the ceiling is going to repel the ball all the way back down to the floor. And if you bounce the ball hard enough, it's going to keep going back and forth until the end of the hallway. So imagine that there is an open door right here at the end of the hallway. And when the ball reaches the end of the hallway, it bounces right out the door. And because there's nothing left to repel it, it bounces right on up past the ceiling and continues on to the upside. This analogy of you walking down a hallway and bouncing a bouncy ball against the floor and the ceiling is synonymous with how price moves in the financial markets between support and resistance. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change the word floor to support. And we're going to change the word ceiling to resistance. And what we've got now is price moving in between support in the market and resistance in the market. So what happens is price will come down to a level that has historically acted as support that price then bounces from all the way up until it finds a level that price has historically rejected from. It's been held at. And then from there, price moves back to support. And thus you have the saga in the financial markets where price is consistently and always moving between some kind of support or resistance at all times. So if you can understand this conceptually, it's going to help you tremendously on your trading journey.
All right, you hear that? So I want you guys to really absorb what is going to happen here. So this in itself is the basic fundamental of your mindset. So let's put it in practical terms now. How does it work? How does this work on an MT4 chart? How does this work in the market itself? How does it work? So we hear this. Let's see if it works out in real life. Put it in a scenario now, right? So I'm going to share my MT4 here, my MetaTrader 4. Okay. Now this is my account. Now I'm going to show you guys a currency pair. And how does this really moves in the market right now? So let me show you. So let's put this right here. So this is a currency pair. You're trading two currencies between each other. And what is going to happen is that I'm going to show you how the support and resistance play out, how the market actually works in practical terms, just what you heard a while ago. All right, Tajay, you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go through it now. Now, the first thing is that you find a currency pair. For example, this is Euro versus JPY. This is US dollar versus Japanese yen, all right? Now, watch this. Right here is a timeline of trading. Now, we normally do entry on a 5-minute or 15-minute, and we do a 4-hour chart daily, weekly, monthly as a bias trend to show where the market is going. So if I click on a 4-hour, you will see right here the market, these two red candles, the market is heading right now in a downtrend, a bearish trend. Okay, so if I zoom it up a bit and I zoom it up some more, you'll see that right there. Okay, so what we're going to look at is what we said we're going to look at. So I'm just showing you where the market is heading. Now, normally we do analysis on a 1-hour time frame. To click on a 1-hour time frame, you will see, let me zoom out. It looks totally different. Okay, so I can go all the way out and you will see this is an hour time frame. Now what we're looking for is how support and resistance operates how it affects price, and what it's going with the contraction, expansion, and going to a trend, right? So I'm gonna pull up this a little bit more closer. So I'm gonna go further down. You can go to 30 minutes. You'll see that 15 minutes, or you can go to a 5 minute. Now I did some analysis and I did some charts as well from yesterday. And I want to actually just play it out and show you guys what I'm talking about. How does this work in the practical world? Okay, so let's begin. So I'm gonna zoom in a bit. So let's start from right here. Now, imagine right here. Let's take out this line right here. I'm gonna take out this line right here. Imagine this is the same hallway, okay? Imagine this. This is the same hallway. Imagine this line right here. This line right here is resistance. That's why I put it up there, right? And imagine this bottom line right here as support. So this is the bottom of the line. Just imagine it as support. So I'm gonna put a word on there that says support. So the bottom line right here is support. This top line right here, it is resistance, okay? And in between the support and the resistance, you have these candles moving up and down, hitting the bottom here, going back up to the top, going all about, okay? Same thing that we explained yesterday. And it continues, it goes up here. Let's start from here. It goes up here, it came down. Say if we should draw it from here to here. I'm gonna change the color. That is in a bearish state, so I'll put it in red. So it comes down from here, bearish, and then it goes up, bullish. This long candle right here, it goes down again, which is bearish, and so on. So they're going on and on, okay? Now, watch this. So I'm gonna zoom it up a bit. So now you can see it a bit more better. So it goes here, comes from here, goes down, come back up. I'm just gonna let this touch right here. And you can see. So right here, this is what is happening in the market. So there is something in the market that is affecting each step of the price along the way. So imagine that none of this exists right here, and we're gonna start from right here. We're gonna start from right here in the chart, from right here. Perfect example. The market is contracting right here. And what we mean by contracting is that it is going across. So right here in the market, you can see there's contraction here. You can imagine it right here as well. This is contraction right here. So the market contracts, then it indicates, then it goes into a trend. So it contracts, expands, then it goes into a trend. Okay, and this is it. This is a trend, and this is a bearish trend. Then it contracts again, and when it contracts, it means that the candles are going across. It's not going high, it's not going low, it's just going across. As you can look at the chart, you will see this playing out. So it contracts here again, and it expands, then it goes into a trend. This red candle here is known as what is called a retest. So the market retests right here and then it continue into bullish trend. So all these green candles here, this is known as bullish. So from here to here. That is known as bullish. You see plays out. And that's why I put bullish right there. Now, after I done that, it goes again. The trend and goes down. Bearish. So what we're looking for in the market over here, you will see how does expansion, contraction is working out into the space of support and resistance. So if you zoom in some more and look at the chart carefully, and this is for you guys to identify these things as a trader. So right here, you realize that the market goes back here and it contracts. So if you look closely right here at these three candles right here, you realize they're all basically on the same level. So you're going across. What you need to know is this. This candle in particularly, it is contracting and expand. So look closely. Let's zoom it up a little bit more closer. What we're looking for. If you look right here, you realize this candle, it indicates, and this one confirms that we're actually going down. You see that? So if you look at all the markets here, even though you have these price affecting the market, all these are considered to be retests. So let's take it from here. It contracts based on the fact that it is right here. They go across. If you look at this candle right here, you can measure it. Go on top of the candle using this cursor across here. Click on it and pull it down. It's about a 1 pip. And if you go to the next one, let's see how much this is. Basically 1.5, 1.3, somewhere there. But as you can see, this one is bigger than this one. So it is known as expansion. So between here to here is expansion. So when market expands, then it goes into a trend. And you can watch my previous videos in the group about this. So it expands, then it goes into this trend right here, this big green candle. That is a bullish candle. So let's see how big this is. This is 3 pips, somewhere there. So we understand that it goes into a contraction, expansion, and then it goes into a trend. We also said that the trend, it can be bullish, going up, bearish, going down, or it's going sideways. So right here, this we call going sideways. Then it goes back down, contracts again, then it goes into a trend. And you can see play out right here as well. Goes into a trend. So right here, you'll see contracts again, contracts. And when the market contracts, right, what you guys need to understand is this. When the market is contracting, you stay out of the market. Let me say it one more time. You may want to write that down. When the market is contracting, you sit on your hands, you wait. Okay? So all this right here, if I should highlight from here to here, all that right here is contracting. This one indicates, the next candle confirms, and then it goes into a trend. Very easy. Once you get these fundamentals right, you will understand. So if I zoom out right now, you'll see that it looks different. So I'm going to zoom out and you'll see how that plays out. You see that? Zoom out some more. Do you see how that looks on the chart? Now, what is happening right here? What is happening right here? So in the chart previously, it says that the bouncy ball, so the bouncy ball, which is, I'm going to put a bouncy ball right here. This is the same bouncy ball that Cody just talked about a while ago. So let's see some here. So this is the same bouncy ball. So I'm gonna stop sharing this real quick. Tell me guys if you see my screen right now. Go again.
No, sir, I'm not seeing the screen. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Right, and you're seeing the bouncy ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is price.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna stop share the screen again. Oh, by the way, let me go back and show you something real quick. Seeing the screen? Come back up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we're looking for is here, this arrow right here, when it breaks the resistance, this arrow right here. Say ball goes up and down, and it breaks this line right here, which is support. Okay, look out for that, okay? So I'm gonna stop share the screen, share back the other screen. You guys seeing this? You seen by the MT4 screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, great stuff. Pay attention carefully right here. So this is the same bouncy ball I put right here, okay? Now watch this, it goes up, goes down, okay? So at this point in time, this line right here is non-existent. So if I should move the bouncy ball over here, and let's start from here. Now imagine the bouncy ball going up, down, this line right here. Same thing. You see it? You see it? So it's same bouncy ball going up between support and resistance. And this here, the candles represent price. So this here is price. So each one of these candles either going up is price that affects it. Going down is price affects it. Everything in the market price affects. Okay? So here, this line up at this time frame is that the market breaks this resistance line here over here, and it go to a higher time frame. So that is what is happening in the market. So up here is a higher time frame. So if I go left, I go back to left out here, you can see that. This right here is from a higher time frame. See, I can draw a trend line from up here and you show your price going to the bouncy ball, which is price, going to the bouncy ball, and it breaks. And it breaks. And it continues. And right here, it breaks. So it goes down, comes back up. So down here, if I was supposed to draw a next line, and I want you guys to understand this, if I should draw a next line right here, down at the bottom here, now down here will become what? Support. So it depends on what chart you're looking at in what time frame. So down here would be support. Down here will be support, and up here will be resistance. So as you can see how the market moves, it moves within a frame. So you have to understand this basic concept, resistance. So resistance can also be support. So if you go along, you'll see right here, now this resistance here can be considered to be also support, because the next time frame is up here. So as you go along, so it depends on what area of the chart you're looking at. So we can put resistance here, up here, and then here becomes support. Very easy, very straightforward. Do you see that? So the same support. If you want to put it here, you can. Let me show you. You can drop a next line right here because it didn't break through. Right here becomes resistance, support and resistance. So it's wherever price is happening, you'll find support and resistance. Very clear, right? And here is the bouncy ball now. Put in the next bouncy ball right here. And bouncy ball happening right here. This is the bouncy ball right here, happening right here within price. And it goes up and down, and boom, and it bounces out of the box. Now this here breaks. That's what I'm talking about. Very important. And it breaks here and it gone into a higher time frame. And here, as you can see, higher means bullish, going up. Very easy, very straightforward. And I hope you guys really catch the concept of what I'm saying. Do you guys understand? This is a point where you can unmute your mic now. I got 5 minutes left on the call. Anything that you don't understand, please say so right now. We got 5 minutes. Let's go, guys. Tajay, you understand? Alex, you understand?
Alex,
Denise, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yes, I'm hearing you guys. Go on.
I am not so sure I'm so clear on the contraction part of it,
fine.
or
Fine.
or to identify the trend. The contraction isn't so bad because I identify that it's like the clump of candles, but the trend part of it, I'm not so sure I understand that part.
I understand. When did you join the class?
Just now.
You joined the class today. Tajay, when did you join the class?
I joined the class Monday.
How many days?
At the beginning.
The beginning.
At the beginning.
Right. So what I'm saying is, guys who just joining into the class today, right, you will not get this aspect just now. I would have to take you guys, go back through a next lesson, or you can watch the lesson that I did on contraction, expansion, and a trend. Okay, and I will send you guys a video on that as well, a whole video on that. Okay. However, the market goes into 3 different states, and I want to tell you guys, and you can see it plays out right here, right in front of you, right? It's right here in front of you. Here's a perfect example. Here it is. The market, here it is. It contracts here. And I want to zoom this up a bit. Just going to do this quickly. If I can get this done quickly.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when it finally breaks the resistance, quote unquote, barrier, is that good?
Yes, it's actually good. It can break down, it can break up. It's basically market, more money coming to the market, or no money coming in the market, or persons buying and selling, just like a market. the market goes into a negative and it goes into a positive. And that's what is happening right in front of you here with candles. Just think about it that way. The red ones are negative and the green ones are positive, right? And right here, you can see contraction here and expansion and goes into a trend right here. This is an example right here of a trend. It's going on a downward trend. You have more of the same candle than the other ones, right? Let me put it from here. I want to be more precise, right here. Got it? We got 2 minutes left on the call. So what I want you guys to do really and truly is to check out the video from last week. And what I will do also is that for persons who just joined into the lesson today, I want you guys to take my number, send me your number, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a one-to-one lesson with you guys to actually tutor you and bring you up to speed. You have to get that right there in order to catch up with the class that's happening right now. Okay, 590-2469, 590-2469, right? You guys get it? Please tell me you get it. 590-2469, 69. Okay? So everybody who's here who didn't catch the first couple lessons, I'm gonna do a fast track one on you and to bring you up to speed. Okay? What I want to touch base on Tuesday going to be the next class. So I give you guys some time to go through the material here and the videos, absorb, write down the questions so you can ask me Tuesday at 11 a.m. We're going to go again, right? Anything that you understand. And for the persons who log in behind or just joining, it will give me time to actually go through with you over the next day or so. Again, what we covered before. Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Who is speaking? Yes. We got a minute on the call. Yeah, go ahead. Hello? All right, I'm not hearing that person right now. All right, so thank you guys for joining in. I got 1 minute left on the call. This recording will be uploaded to the YouTube channel and also the Facebook group, Legends Academy. You guys may want to join that as well. Earthwell Trade Legends Academy group as well. All right, so thank you guys so much. Reach out and I'll reach back out to you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Likewise.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you too.